What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy. Your boy is JRSD. Hi. This is the third video of the night that I'm recording, and I'm here for week number 8 of the IBL Season 7. I've been behind on YouTube, okay? So we're bulk recording, because I'm a real YouTuber. Yeah, so we were going up against my buddy Darkrai, aka Professor Shuckle, aka two-time IBL champion, and like a lot of times IBL game winner. He wins a lot of games. He was 6-1, I think, coming into this game. We were 3-4, coming off 2 1-0 losses in a row, I think. Yeah, this was the toughest part of our schedule, just objectively. No offense to the other coaches, but facing Lee and then Sky and then Dark, 3 weeks in a row was very tough. Very good battlers, all champions of this league at some point. Yeah, so in the last 2 weeks we were 1-1 plus 1. Basically 2-0 win versus Lee and 1-0 loss versus Sky. This was a very scary team for my team to handle. Dracovish, Cinderace, Zeraora, Umbreon, Mega Gardevoir, Galarian Weezing, Skarmory, Piloswine, Leafeon, Gothorita, Porygon, and Butterfree. So, coming to the game, obviously Dracovish is a big problem. My boy Dark loves his Dracovish. He likes to feed it the kills. And I don't have a Water Absorb on, so my check to it was Slowbro. But then I was like, hey, what about Mudsdale? Well, that could work as bait. Obviously not thinking about at the time was, should I waste my Mudsdale checking a Dracovish when he has a Zeraora and a Cinderace? Probably not, but yeah, big boy Frank here with the Pasho Berry and the counter. Earthquake, Smackdown, and Stealth Rock as well on Frank. Smackdown there for the Skarmory, of course, to smack it down to the ground so that I can Earthquake it, if possible. Obviously physically defensive. Slowbro is here as well, but yeah. Choice Scarf, KYUREM-BLACK, fully specially offensive. Freeze Dry, Ice Beam, Draco Meteor, and Flash Cannon. This is what happens sometimes, like, I just get, like, blocked in my brain when I'm building. So, why in the world do I need Freeze Dry to hit a Dracovish when I have Draco Meteor? I don't know, but I wanted it anyway, so I didn't bring Earth Power, which hits Zeraora and Cinderace and OHKOs them both. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's a problem for later in the video. Especially defensive Registeel here with Thunder Wave and Toxic, because I am toxic and I like hacks. And then Rock Polish, Diancie, and then a Brave Bird, U-Turn, Roost, Defog, Crobat. Pretty much its nickname sums up freaking Crobat this season. It's been here to defog, and that's it. I don't know. That's it. Yep. Okay. So he brought the Cinderace, the Porygon, the Skarmory, the Zeraora, the Gardevoir, and the Dracovish. Basically what I thought he would bring, except I thought he might bring the Weezing over the Porygon. I didn't think he would bring Porygon. But yeah. So I lead off. He leads off with Cinderace. I lead off with Mudsdale. This was my plan. He's probably going to lead either Zeraora or Cinderace, because those are pivoting mons, obviously. So if I lead with the Mudsdale, he can U-turn into the Dracovish, and I can get up rocks, and he can die, basically. Yeah. So he actually crisped me with U-turn, which was hilarious, as I go for Earthquake. I almost went for rocks, but I was like, what if he stays in and does weird things? Then yeah, I just wanted to get guaranteed damage on the Cinderace if possible. He goes for Super Fang, so I didn't even need to be Pasho. It does 33%, but because Mudsdale has so much HP, it is enough to counter it back and take out the Dracovish. So yes, it worked, but now my Mudsdale is at 33%, and he has a full HP Zeraora. That basically runs my team. I misclicked here. I never really told anybody, but yeah, I did not want to go into Diancie on a Gardevoir. That was stupid. I meant to go Registeel, but I went into Diancie and wasted it, basically. So I just go for Diamond Storm here. It does a good chunk to the Porygon. I go for Moonblast here because if you remember the last, or against Portland 2 weeks ago, I got Iron-tailed by a Porygon 2, so I wanted to happen again. But he didn't. He just went for Recover, so that's lame. He goes for Recover again. I go for Toxic here as he teleports away and goes freely into Cinderace. I stay in, baiting the, or predicting the U-turn or whatever. I go for Thunder Wave. He goes into Skarmory, which is pretty much useless versus my team, to be honest. I go into Mudsdale. He goes into Zeraora, and he has the Grass Knot, obviously. So, in hindsight, yes, sacking the Mudsdale, like 66% or whatever, to the Dracovish was not the smartest decision when he has a Zeraora. But, as you can see, he had Grass Knot, and he was a Calm Mind variant, fully specially offensive. So, Grass Knot did like 60% to Mudsdale. Anyway, all he needs is me to switch in on one Pyro Ball from Cinderace. Even if I'm leftovers, it does like 40. I gain leftovers recovery, and he's able to take me out with Zeraora the next time. So, yes, it was kind of a short-sighted move to focus Mudsdale onto Dracovish. But I think I lost to Zeraora either way, basically. Yeah, so... And yes, as you can see in chat, Sky was questioning if Banded Dracovish killed Mudsdale through Pasho, and yes, it did. But with Diancie being faster, and then KYUREM being faster, and Decidueye being faster, and stuff like that, I just banked my prep. We banked on Dracovish being either Scarfed or some like sub-toxic set for Slowbro. So, yeah, I was never calcing versus banded damage. If he was banded, fine, then he just wins, basically. Or I just have to revenge it. So I go for Ice Beam here. He switches into Skarmory. That is big damage, and it takes it out. He goes Gardevoir. I go into the Registeel. He has Focus Blast. I was expecting Mystical Fire, but I guess he likes to live dangerously. I go for Protect to try and get some rolls. Maybe he'll miss. He doesn't miss that time. I go for Heavy Slam, almost taking him out. He goes for Wish here. I go for Thunder Wave. I should have just Heavy Slammed again. I thought he would just, just try again, or even go into Cinderace on the Heavy Slam, which would be able to take it very easily. Here he goes into the Zeraora. As I go for Heavy Slam, he could have done that as well. This Heavy Slam is resisted by both those Pokemon. I go for Protect, trying to see what he wants to do. At this point, I still think he's physical with Grass Knot, like Drain Punch, Plasma Fists, Bolt Switch Grass Knot, or Bulk Up Grass Knot, or Toxic Grass Knot, or something like that. Yeah, so he's actually Aura Sphere, and then he switches here, expecting me to switch. Go for Focus Blast there, and I'm able to take him out as he misses. So it's actually 5-3 for me, but his Cinderace and his Zeraora basically just kill my entire team, basically. So Slowbro is here, and he does have the Electro Ball, which I scouted for in practice, but there was no really way around it. I needed physical defense Slowbro for Dracovish. So there's no way to kind of avoid that. I just had to hope he didn't want to bring the heat. But he did. He goes for a U-turn there. Into the Zeraora, able to take out the Diancie pretty easily there. I go to KYUREM here. Obviously, I'm Scarfed, so I can Draco something and get it to die. Here, I actually go for Ice Beam, though. Figuring he would go into the Porygon, and then I can out-stall it here with the Toxic damage. He goes for Tri-Attack. Would have been cooler if he went for Iron Tail, which he did actually have. But yeah, he didn't do that. Also, he uploads, so I'm going to link his version of the battle in the description, and I'll probably put it at the start or at the end card or whatever. And yeah, he's Calm Mind Zeraora, so he wins, basically. Here at the end, if I had Earth Power, I think I could have won in this position. It would have been difficult. Here I Draco, and then I live Aura Sphere, which is crazy that I live a +1 Aura Sphere from a Zeraora when it's super effective and I was not that bulky. If I do that, I Draco first, take the hit, go into Crobat, Brave Bird, because I'm faster for some reason. He's slow, and then go into KYUREM and click Earth Power twice. It was a roll on Cinderace. I think it did like 88 to 109 or something like that. So he's at 95. Yeah, so he was definitely a roll on Cinderace, depending on his bulk. But if I had Earth Power, I probably could have won. But we will take the 1-0 loss, and we will take the third 1-0 loss in a row for our... Well, no, second in a row. Third in 4 weeks. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so... yeah, been a lot of 1-0s. Season's been close. We dropped to 3 and 5, still plus or minus 0, whatever. 0 differential, so... The wins have been good, the losses have been close, basically close wins, close losses, and at 3 and 5, there's a chance at playoffs if I don't lose too badly. There's a couple weeks left, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Shout out Dark for uploading his side of the battle and being a cool guy. Subscribe if you're new for more Draft League content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.